All right, y'all, Ricky Smiley in the Morning Show. Hey, we got NeNe Leaks on the phone. She heard Gary. Somebody tell Gary to come here.
Rocky went to go get him.
Right, tell Gary to come here. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, NeNe.
Hey, Ricky.
Right.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing good, baby. How you doing? Hey, okay, you heard, you said you didn't hear the tea, but your phone blowing up. Your girlfriend's called you and told you what happened. So you want to clear it up about the whole thing with Star Jones. Go ahead, baby.
No, I'm not just talking about Star. I'm talking to Gary and you guys about what you said about Star and Phaedra. Let me just clear both up. But I want to say this, too. I can't change people's thoughts or opinions. You guys have that. That's yours. You can do that all day long, and I'm okay with it. But we are just cool, and you guys are like family to me. Right. So I just want to be able to call you guys and tell you what my thoughts and feelings are about the whole thing. Well, I will tell you about Star first. When I first arrived to New York to do the Celebrity Apprentice, Star threw me shade the day I walked in my trailer. She sabotaged me getting hair and makeup. That I would never do to another castmate if they needed hair and makeup. From that point on, I said, I'm going to give her a chance anyway. I still tried to talk to her. I went to lunch with her. I went to dinner with her. I double dated with her. I kept her little dog Pinky for her. Every single day. I learned Star while I was there. This is a competition show where people form alliances and people are very cutthroat. I happen to not be a cutthroat person by nature. I just don't do that. Star is jacked up, and I don't care what you guys say and what your opinions are.
I don't know what your friends told you.
Wait a minute. Star argued with me, LaToya Jackson, Meatloaf, Lisa Rinna. Star is a disaster. I don't care what nobody says.
Well, that's what we said. That's what we said.
That from inside, I've heard that she doesn't get along with anybody.
I know from being at you guys' show. If you ever worked with
No,
Star,
that's what we said. We agree with you.
And all she does is throw around. Hello. She has a degree. At the end of the day, everybody is happy that you've got your education, but you need to have some common sense.
That's what we said, NeNe. NeNe, that's what we said.
Well, I just said to you, Ricky, that you guys gave your opinion, and I just wanted to give mine.
We're letting you give yours.
What we're saying is we agree with you on the Star Jones. Now, what about the Phaedra thing?
Well, as far as Phaedra is concerned, she said something to the fact that her fame to claim was, the show was my fame to claim, but I needed to Google her. She was an attorney. But the fact of the matter is you're sitting on the same show that I'm sitting on. So your attorney work must not be working out for you, or you wouldn't have time to do this. Now, as far as she's being an equestrian or whatever it is, I don't know that for sure. But what I do know is she was raised in the projects in Athens, and they didn't ride horses through there. They barely drove cars through there. Now, that's for sure. Now, she can be a class act or whatever you want to call it. But the fact is, she is on the same show that I'm on. And I don't care if she went to school for 20 years. You ended up in the same place that I ended up at on the show. And I do more than you do and make more money than you do. Now, what's next?
Damn.
What's so hot and classy about that? You doing what I'm doing. So how you going to be better than me?
They did show a picture of her, though, NeNe, riding a horse in college, I think. Then they show a picture.
I don't care if she rode it anywhere she want to ride it. That's fine with me. That's no big deal. I mean, if I wanted to ride a horse, I could have rode one. I decided to drive a car instead of riding a horse. Okay, now what's next?
Okay, so NeNe, let's get back. What is it that you don't like about Phaedra?
I don't dislike Phaedra. Apparently Phaedra has a problem with me.
Okay.
Because
she said you said that
on our show it's created. Everybody has an opinion. Mm-hmm. You can't take a person's opinion back. Now, Phaedra had an opinion about everybody on there. I'm sure you guys watch. She called people whores, bees, everything. So you guys saw. I have an opinion. Now, you can't get mad, Ricky, if we're doing the show together and you got an opinion and I got an opinion and you don't like my opinion. But the fact is, I can have an opinion. Now, when I start stating facts about you, that's when you need to get mad. But I got an opinion all day long, and you can't get mad about my opinion. Now, you ain't got to like it. Right. But I got one. And that's what our show is designed for us to have an opinion. So I've had my opinion about her. She's had hers about me. At the end of the day, I don't have a problem with her. She obviously has a problem with me because she's going around doing press talking about me all day long.
Hold on.
I could care less about talking about her.
Hold on. NeNe, stay with me. Because I got, we don't want to cut you. I got to go and I'm going to come back. I got to ask you your opinion of somebody that's for real, and I need you to be totally honest about this whole thing I'm about to ask you about coming up next. All right, baby?
You crazy. Okay.
Yeah, because we got to ask you about a scene from The Color Purple with one of the cast members.
Don't do this.
From Housewives of Atlanta. Sweetie, 16 minutes after the hour.
The reunion show came on Sunday, and a lot of people have had different opinions about what was said because we kind of recapped the whole season. And
don't get quiet now, Gary.
I'm not quiet.
Well, hell, you the one started all this mess this morning. Now you ain't got nothing to say.
Well, no, I'm just listening. I'll wait till I could come in. But if y'all want me to come in, I'm in.
Yeah, you
okay,
need to say something because you the one started this.
No, I was just Phaedra, hi, NeNe, darling. How y'all doing? Okay,
Good morning.
I was just recollecting the show from Sunday. From the Sunday show. Yes. But anyway, now Phaedra and NeNe, on the show, NeNe said she didn't know who you were, and NeNe still said she didn't know who you were. She said because you come from the projects and they ride horses in the projects. I mean,
no, that ain't why I said I didn't know her. I told you where she came from.
Okay, and what project would that be? What project would that be?
In the project. You know, you lived in Bethlehem and Pardo. Now, let's just keep it real.
What's wrong?
First of all, if you didn't even know me, how do you know where I live?
Hold on.
Because
how do you know where I live if you don't even know me? You don't even remember the people from high school. So how would you remember me?
And find out who you
Hold on, NeNe.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
People remember me, and they remember.
Hold on, we gotta go.
NeNe, hush, NeNe. Let one talk at a time. We can all sing together, but we can't talk together. Now, NeNe, hold on, NeNe. Now let Phaedra talk. Now, Phaedra, what you said, baby?
30 seconds, Phaedra. You go in 30 seconds, then NeNe will respond. And we don't want to bitch y'all because I really want y'all to come together.
Yes.
Phaedra, go ahead.
I am with her, so I'm not even finna go there with her. I stated my opinion, and she can state hers, and I ain't changing. So you can do whatever you want to do. Let her.
Hold on, NeNe.
It's not gonna change. So
hold on 1 second.
I don't have any issues with NeNe. Hello. What is
go ahead, Phaedra.
I don't have any issues with NeNe. I did not grow up in the ghetto because there are no ghettos in Athens. I mean, anyone from Athens would know that.
You know that.
But, I mean, you have forgotten a lot about high school. You've forgotten a lot about your hometown because from what I understand, you say you're from New York, but you've been in Athens since you were 3 years old. So it's not amazing to me that you would forget most things. So I don't have time to argue with you about these trivial things. However, most of the things that you have said about me have been untrue, and I just wanted to clear the air with that.
Like what?
Now, if you would like to have a discussion like a woman, we can have that any day. Anywhere in chat.
I told people where I was born, but I have been very clear that I was from Athens. Now, I have made that very clear. Now, I don't know what rock you've been living on, but you were at our show for the past 3 seasons. Apparently, you liked it, and you ended up in the same spot that I ended up in. Now, what's next?
Now, I guess a question that I have, like, now, this is what somebody just tweeted. It said, ask NeNe if she says she did not know Phaedra, how does she know where she's from? The ghetto, the project.
She's from Athens. I had to call Athens, as I told Phaedra. What you guys did not see on the reunion show is they asked us lots of stuff, and they ended up editing all that out and kept that one little piece in. I said, Phaedra and I were not in high school at the same time. I'm 43, she's 40. I had to call to Athens, which I stayed on the reunion show, and they took it out. I stayed on the reunion show. I didn't know Phaedra that way. When she made that comment, I called to Athens and asked my cousins who I grew up with. I said, do you guys know Phaedra? And they were all like, no. So I called one of my cousins who's a little bit younger than me around Phaedra's age, and she said, yes, me and Phaedra went to school together. She grew up in Pardo, Bethlehem. There are projects in Athens, low-income homes. It ain't where you from, it's where you going, so it ain't even a big deal. I had to get background on Phaedra because I didn't know Phaedra in Athens.
No, okay. Yeah, really.
I didn't know her
but
in
you
Athens.
Did call her and get
in Athens. Now that when I bumped into Phaedra, at Sheree's. I had met her before this, but I hadn't seen her in years, and bumped into her at Sheree's husband's studio, Patchwork Studios, where she gave me her business card. I did reach out to Phaedra, but that's just like me bumping into the insurance man, and he said, call me if I get you a good rate on some insurance. And I called you, you give me that good rate on the insurance. That don't mean I know you. I just called you up because you was the insurance man.
Well,
I don't know you.
NeNe,
it's like that. What I'm saying is, it's not like I don't know that Phaedra standing across the room. That girl right there, her name is Phaedra. She's from Athens. Yes, that's it. But anything
so it's just
else
a misunderstanding.
At that time, I couldn't tell you nothing about Phaedra. So that's all I'm saying. Just like Ebony. I know your name is Ebony, but I don't know you.
You sure
never
don't.
Hung out. We ain't never had drinks. We never did
nothing. You don't know me.
Well, NeNe, would you say Phaedra reminds you of Star Jones, being intelligent and attractive like Star Jones? Would you think she reminds you of Star?
It doesn't matter. She may have that star syndrome. I got degrees. I got this and that. You and Star got all these degrees, but why y'all on the show with me? Y'all so much better than me. Y'all doing the same thing.
Hold on. All right, we're gonna let Phaedra talk for a second. Hold on 1 second. All right, put NeNe on hold.
Do you think you're better than her, Phaedra?
First of all, I have never said I was better than anyone.
Okay.
I am proud of NeNe because she is a hustler. And, I'm proud because she is from my hometown. But NeNe, I'm not sure what's going on with her. And I know she's trying to get her happy back. And I know that she has a problem with most people. Not only me. If you've watched the show, she's fought with everyone. So this is how NeNe rolls. But at the end of the day, NeNe, I want you to get your happy back. I want you to get your deliverance. I want you to get your Jesus on, whatever you need to make yourself happy. But constantly tearing down everybody for no apparent reason on silly stuff like this, it's really ridiculous. And as grown women, we really need to conduct ourselves much better. So, I wish you well in all of your endeavors. But, all the lies that you're telling, it's just really silly. Because everyone from Athens knows who exactly I am and you are. And we're two totally different people.
And NeNe, you've admitted that you want to get your happy back, right?
I want to get my happy, but that has nothing to do with what she's talking about. What she's talking about got nothing to do with me getting my happy back. Now, she tore people down on the show. She said bitches and whores and everything on the show.
I never said that. You can't find anything on that show where I have ever used that type of language on your lady.
You called Sheree a broke hood rat.
I never said that either.
Yes, you did. You was sitting on the couch with
Dwight. I never said Sheree was a broke hood rat. Those are the type of words that you use.
Okay. You know what? I don't really like this. Like, to be honest,
I've never used that word.
Okay, let's stop. Let's maybe this wasn't a good idea. Like, for real, as a black woman, is
that Phaedra on the host?
No, I don't like this. And parts of it are funny, and but it's one thing to just attack someone's character or to be friendly with it and joke, but to really attack people's character, and I don't think this is going anywhere.
And then what they doing to Sweetie just ain't right.
Right, and NeNe and Phaedra.
Got to let her go.
Because it's not even an issue.
Free Sweetie. Free Sweetie.
Oh, gosh.
Give us free.
Free Sweetie. Free Sweetie.
I just don't want it because I think that y'all are both successful, and I just hate that what some people.
I posted on your
Free.
show.
You have, NeNe.
Sweetie. While y'all doing all that talking, why Sweetie locked up?
Okay, see, we're going to try to come up with a solution, but I just.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show.